Guys, the chaplain said to me the other day, what's the problem with sharing a similar experience with a patient who's telling us about a loss they've suffered? And I said, well, what's your end in mind? What are you trying to achieve by sharing with them that you've had a similar loss? And they said, well, I'm trying to build a stronger connection, to let them know that I really understand what you're going through because I've been through something similar. And I said, okay, so your end in mind is to convey that you understand them. I said, there are ways to do that without mentioning that you've had a similar loss. The first problem is that your loss is different to their loss. Like, we're both human beings, and so we have a ballpark understanding of what you losing your mother was like and what me losing my mother was like. But it's never going to be exactly the same because there's too many variables, you see. There's going to be heartbreak, there's going to be sadness, there's going to be regret, there's going to be anger, perhaps. Whatever the emotions are, we're going to have similar stuff there, but I'll never understand fully what the loss of someone's mother means to them, and they'll never understand fully what the loss of my mother means to me, you see. So in that sense, I don't add anything to this space by sharing, oh yeah, I lost my mum too, so I know what you're going through. No, you don't. You've just got a ballpark idea. The second thing is this, guys. When someone is telling you about a loss, for example, the loss of a mother, very often they're in a space where they're remembering their mum. They're stuck in a space where they're feeling these feelings, remembering these memories. They've got these thoughts, they're hearing conversations. They're in this space trying to really understand the loss that they've just experienced. And then all of a sudden I say, yeah, I know, I lost my mum too. You know, it was in 1991 and she died of a brain tumor. And suddenly I've pulled this person out of that very special space they were just in. Okay, I've pulled them out because when we communicate with each other, it's a very cognitive process. We have to imagine, we're creating images in people's minds, aren't we? So when I'm talking to you, I'm creating an image and you're trying to understand what it is I'm saying. That's very cognitive. So in a sense, when I share a similar loss to someone, I'm pulling them out of this space they're in, the pit, and I'm pulling them up into their head. And I'm saying, now think about what I'm saying. Now see what I'm saying. Make sense of what I'm saying. You see? And it really takes away from them. Whereas what I can do is I can simply remember myself, how I felt when I lost my mum. And I can use that experience to convey to this person that I understand. Short, sweet responses that convey to this person that I'm listening and I understand. Very short, because again, even with my responses, I don't want to pull them out of the pit. I want them to sit there and to process everything that they're feeling. All right, guys. When you're with someone who's sharing something really, really deeply meaningful, you don't need to share a similar experience because in reality, it's not a similar experience anyway. It's your experience. So just know that by listening and seeking to understand the impact of the loss on this person, it's a wonderful gift. Thanks, guys. God bless.